This is Retro from Retro Bassin, but you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. We're over here at the small lake today to see if we can find any biting fish. Over at my lake, mostly just bluegill in the 5-inch range. Hopefully we can find something a little bigger and more aggressive over here. We're starting with a Selmo minnow, a 2-inch jerkbait. Let's see if we can get lucky. If I can't get a bite on this, I always have a backup plan. We can go with a gulp minnow on a float rig. Maybe a small bottom rig like a Texas rig or a Ned rig, I'm not sure. If this lake is behaving like my lake, there's not going to be anything biting except small bluegill. I'm hoping that's not the case. Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to get snagged, so I'm going to skip this spot for now. But I will try this side. Nothing yet, not even a nibble. This is not looking good.
The most controversial team to hit USWO Wrestling, it's Brian Turner of Booty Call, and you are watching Realistic Fishing. Bounce on over to Brian Turner's VHS Rehab for more of Booty Call.
All right, ladies and germs, we're going with a gulp minnow. I couldn't get a bite on the little jerkbait, so now we're going with 1-inch gulp alive on a BG1 micro jig head from iFish. That right there. Let's start over here by the dock. Hopefully we won't get snagged. I know there are some logs under the water over here. What the hell? Not even a bluegill bite? We're gonna have to go searching. We're gonna have to go searching for a bite. Nothing. Nothing. Not even a bite. Fish. Didn't even take it under. Looks like a bluegill. Hey, that's a pretty nice size bluegill. Feels cold. The water's cooling off. Nice big bluegill though. Over 8 inches. Yeah, let's let him go. Oh, the wind took that. I had to put the brakes on. Got him. There's another fish. Good fight. Looks like a bluegill. Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Another above average bluegill here. Nice fall bluegill on a float rig.
I'm Sloan from Wisconsin, Milwaukee. You're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Got him. Another good one. Good fight on this one. That's a strong fish. That's a strong fish. Another big bluegill. Yeah. Yeah, another 8-incher. That's 3 8-inch bluegill. Nice. Nice. Time for a new gulp minnow. I got 3 nice bluegill on that last one before he stole it. Finally getting into some bluegill here. This fall bank fishing can be tougher than you think. Sometimes they're on fire, sometimes they're not. Got him. Another decent fight. Another nice jumbo bluegill. Yeah, that's a good handful right there. Well, that was a good one, but he jumped out of my hand, so I just let him go. Let's keep trying. Getting some nice sized bluegill out here. Got him. This one doesn't feel quite as large, and I'm sinking in the mud. Look at that. A little bit smaller here, 6 or 7 incher. Still not bad. If I was hungry, I would keep that one. I got enough for a dinner if I wanted it.
Hello, this is John in the UK. You're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
And I think I found a good spot for some bluegill. way out here beyond the down trees, out another 15 feet towards the center of the lake. I thought they'd be a little more shallow and close to cover, but that's not the case. No baby bass yet. No crappie, no sunfish, just big bluegill in the 8-inch range. Well, we're doing all right on bluegill. Now I'm wondering if I should switch it up. Maybe fish something on the bottom with a craw or a worm and try to catch that bass. I didn't get anything on the Selmo. Maybe I need to slow it down, fish something on the bottom like a Ned rig or a Texas rig. Bluegill are fun and all, but I want a bass. We're gonna fish a robo worm on a Ned rig jig head. Since the robo worm has a round head, I'm gonna pinch that off. I want it flat so it can sit up against the edge of the jig head here. This is what we're gonna fish, and we're going for bass now. Maybe, just maybe, we can find a bass. Well, I'm starting to feel like fishing for bass was a waste of time. If I would have kept going for bluegill, I would have at least caught something. But doing this, not even a bite. Last cast. Yeah, I watched that boat launch here, fished all the way around the lake. I don't think they caught anything either. And with that, it's time to go.
This is Lucy the Lure-matic computer from the Lure Love podcast. Realistic. Definition. Able to see things as they really are and to deal with them in a practical way. Just like realistic fishing. Keep it realistic.
Do you guys ever regret fishing for bass when you should have kept fishing for bluegill? I switched it up, hoping to get something bigger. Couldn't even get a bite, and now I'm out of time. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.